Hi everybody, this is Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers on board this Moody 33 Eclipse for a look around her interior in glorious virtual reality. So what does that mean to you? That means you can look around where you like, when you like, to your heart's content. You don't have to look where I'm looking. All you need to do is drag your screen or click and swipe your screen and you can look around to your heart's content. And we hope that this really great feature will allow you to feel what it's like to be on this boat or in this boat without actually being here. How cool is that? Now some people are a little bit sensitive to the movement of the camera, so if you feel that may be you, I'll let you know when I'm going to move the camera so you can avert your eyes, and then I'll let you know again when the camera's safely back down and you can come to the tour and carry on with me. But let's hope that doesn't happen. So, how is Tim from Boatshed feeling? Well, this is a lovely space, isn't it? We've got windows all around. We have got window covers on the forward and the side windows there. But generally speaking, even with those in place, we've got the hatches, we've got the companionway, these windows, all providing loads and loads of lovely light in here. And of course, with the hatches and the companionway, we've got lots of air coming in here too. So feeling very light and airy despite the dark blue window covers there. We've got a lovely great big saloon here. I'm very comfortable here. We've got U-shaped seating. We've got a really nice saloon table that opens up to make a great big saloon table there. So plenty of seating for everybody. This drops down and makes into a double as well, I believe. So feeling really rather nice and spacey, and I've got a great view out of the windows and I don't feel like I'm down in the cave, which is quite often how you feel on a yacht. The companionway itself, really nice and wide, nice and deep, and the stairs are nice and raked or shallow. You've got handholds everywhere as well. There's always things to hold on to. Everything is deeply fiddled. So in a seaway, I think you'd feel quite happy traversing around the boat, no problem. Under the stairs, very easy, just 4 catches. They pull off and you've got access to the front and the top of the engine there as well, so really easy to check at sea, although when you're doing that obviously the companionway becomes unusable temporarily, so just something to think about. The deck, the floor looks lovely, nice wood. There are hatches everywhere to give you access to all those all important components, so the tanks, batteries, keel bolts, all that kind of stuff, access to those to enable you to do your checks or your maintenance. Really well thought out. I'll just swing this chair around. So as you can see, you're sitting gloriously on top of the instrument console with a really nice view over to the port side, so over the saloon area there. Finishing off on the port side, we've got a shelf here which could partially double up as another nav area, I guess, but we've got the fridge fitted in underneath there too, and 2 stereo speakers, very nice. And then moving over to the starboard side, let's look at the navigation stroke helm station. So while all the other yachties are fighting over space under the spray hood when it's raining, like it just has been, you may be down here steering with the heating on, with a nice cup of tea on your nice comfy leatherette seat with your wheel, and laughing at them as, well, they may be going faster than you, but they certainly wouldn't be as comfortable. But you've got a really nice area here to sit in. In fact, I'm going to sit in it right now. There we go. Feeling rather comfortable. I've got a great view when the covers are off. I can see all the way around here. I can't quite see out the back though, although I can see a little bit out of the window there and the companionway. But I've got a really nicely positioned wheel, I've got a hatch above my head, I've got the throttle to my starboard side here, and all the instruments I could want in front of me. So we've got a Garmin unit, we've got the compass, electrical panel, the autopilot control there, log, sounder, engine speed and fuel tank contents gauge. Pretty much all you would need. Other things around here, we've got the Webasto control down here, the main isolator, some more circuit breakers down here. Then if we look over to the right hand side, I've got what must be the most convenient chart table ever. It's quite small, but I think in these days where we're veering away from paper charts, which I don't recommend, probably not as needed as they are, but we do have a small chart table down here which lifts for stowage inside for your paper charts, your dividers, pencils, all that kind of stuff. We have Navtex, we have the VHF DSC unit here, and we've also got a smattering more of circuit breakers there. But other than that, it feels great here. As I said, you've got a great view out of the boat, feels comfortable, and you've also got the ability to chat to your guests who are sitting there watching you do all the hard work. But yeah, feels really nice, and would do. It's a Moody. So let's get down from the chair. Let's take you into the aft cabin first. So I'm going to pick you up and gently take you through, and what I'll do is I'll just place you here so you're about in the middle of the bed down here. Now as we come in, there's a step down, you may notice there is a small vanity unit here, very handy. Little sink with hot and cold running water, so that means you can ablute without having to go into the main saloon if you like, not a problem. Nice little dressing area here, so with the door closed there's ample room here for dressing, not the usual kind of tight affair while you're trying to put your wellies on. I'm sitting on a nice little seat here, so that's helpful too. And you are in the middle of the bed, which looks like a really nice wide long berth, and not too low actually. The person under here will be restricted with headroom, but the rest of the this cabin isn't obstructed too much by the moulding of the cockpit there. We've got an opening window there, big window here, and a window stern there as well, with a shelf, and a shelf running along the starboard side here, so lots of stowage, only beefed up by the fact we've got a nice hanging locker here too as well, so really good. And there's also space under the beds. So that's the after cabin, plenty of room, and yeah, really rather nice for a boat of this size. But let's pick you up again and we'll walk through out of the cabin, past the helm and the saloon, and I'll take you down to the galley. So here we go, you are now the chef. And I'll just stand out of the way so you can have a quick look. But basically, quite a large step actually down to the galley level. Linear galley along the starboard side. Bit of work surface here. Nice double sink here. We've got the cooker here with burners, grill and oven underneath. I can't open it at the moment because we have the dehumidifier here, but basically this work surface lifts, slides down, and you've got your cooker there all ready to go. Bit more work surface here. We've got cupboards and drawers underneath there too. And point to note, I always say to people, when you see a boat where the owner has been using the dehumidifier and the anti-condensation heaters regularly, you know you've got a caring owner. Always a really good sign. Top tip from Tim from Boatshed. Also we have shelves above here as well, so lots of stowage up there too, and as with the rest of the boat, stacks of headroom. Obviously it ducks down a little bit as we go forward, but so much headroom here, and in the galley as well. You're never going to be bumping your head, I don't think, unless you're 7 feet tall, but feeling pretty good down here too. And obviously really nice and easy to pass food, drinks, etc. to the main saloon table or the helm down here. A little bit further to get it to the guy outside though, or the girl outside, or the lady, or the boy. Anyway, let's pick you up again and I'll take you into the forward cabin. For a quick look, there we go, so you're sitting again in the middle of the berth. Standard V berth with the infill, so this fills in, gives you a nice double. Look like nice wide berths, plenty of room in here. This is a big forward cabin, there's lots of changing area here, so with the door closed I've got lots of room. There's a step there, or a seat in the middle where you can sit and pull your wellies on, and generally feeling quite nice down here. We've got cupboards running the length of the cabin, port and starboard, culminating in a hatch that goes through the bulkhead, so you can see the anchor chain, so if that gets tangled up you can get in there. And then on the port and starboard sides we have a hanging locker this side, and on the starboard side a wardrobe here, bit of a vanity unit stroke shelf, and some drawers underneath there too. Really nice, and yeah, I'd be happy to spend more than a weekend down here because there's absolutely loads of space. Very good. Right then, so I'll pick you up and we'll transport you magically into the head compartment. There we go. So you're now on the sink compartment by the soap. Again, for a boat of this size, lovely size heads. Jack and Jill, so you can get in from the forward cabin, you can get in from the main cabin this way, and privately without anybody seeing you. The other side of this dividing unit here, we've got a proper shower head, we've got a seat there, so if you're showering at sea you shouldn't have a problem. Really nice white bright mouldings down here, look nice and easy to clean. We've got the sink, we've got the work surface, hot and cold running water, cupboards, and the white head down here as well. Mirrors around as well, and the hatch that opens, which makes this space seem really rather nice and light. So yeah, very good practical compartment, I would say. All good. Right then, so let's pick you up and take you out of the head. Now I'll just shut the head door behind us, and I'll place you in the middle of the saloon table there, and I'll sum up by saying thanks for watching Tim take you for a tour around this Moody 33 Eclipse. It's been a pleasure to have you on board, and we hope that you've got an idea of to what it's like to be on this boat without actually being here. We've been to the cockpit in another video, we've had a look around the saloon, the aft cabin, the downstairs or down below helm position, the linear galley, forward cabin, and the Jack and Jill heads. Thanks for watching, it's always a pleasure to see you here, and we hope to catch up with you next time. Take care.